What I'm very confident in is storytelling. I think that's definitely something that I can definitely get across is creating a story with no words and being able to get it across to a normal audience. I don't necessarily feel like I have to be in the person's skin to truly feel how they feel. I take that on very thick onto my skin and on a heavy heart. My name is Travis Wall, and I am a choreographer and the artistic director of Shaping Sound. It's called Then ... Now. It's basically the time lapse of 3 different relationships and how they all kind of 3 end up the same exact way, which is these 3 women end up being alone. So it's told through 3 different perspectives of 3 different women. And it's inspired by my mom in a way, or just inspired by her loss throughout relationships. But I've kind of created these 3 separate relationships and 3 different things, 3 different results that happen to them and why they have arrived to the shoes they fill now. I think that one of these things has definitely happened to you. I mean, even for myself, 2 of these characters, 2 of these things have happened to me inside a relationship that have ended it. You can pick something to relate to and then you're like, oh my God, great, I'm watching my life on stage. Love that. I experienced a lot of watching my mom go through a lot of this with, you know, my dad leaving and not really ever being present through my life, and then her remarrying, and then kind of watching the same exact thing happen to her but in a completely different way. So I felt like she was 3 different women in these 3 different relationships. And now my mom is just completely strong and completely strong-willed by herself. And she never wants to ever go down that road again, falling in love, because of the journey she's had, and she never wants to welcome that back into her life. So I think that's what's definitely inspired movement and phrases and structure. And then it ends with one of my favorite songs of all time, which is Both Sides Now, which is Joni Mitchell. And she's basically looking at what she used to think of love and now what she thinks of it now, being on the other side of it. So I think that just truly takes the last knife that you ever have and just like shoves it into your stomach as you're watching this end of the piece, and you're just like, oh God. It's definitely a very, very, very sad but honest story. At the very end, you're just kind of seeing these 3 women and how they arrived to where they are now, and they kind of see that they have this common denominator that unites them.